We are live on Twitch.
A little bit more on that on the volume. That's a little bit more. We here, Lost in Hip Hop, of course. Back again.
What up, Twitches?
What up, Twitches? Oh yeah,
Here we go.
Let me help you.
Here we go. Word. Lost in Hip Hop. Another one.
There we go.
DJ Mickey Knox, Concept, Mr. Menza. We got a special guest in the house.
Special. Give him a good intro.
Yo, from the legendary Lost Boyz crew. A lot of people just really think it's Mr. Cheeks, but there's more to it. There's Spigg Nice. There's Pretty Lou. Obviously, Freaky Tah, R.I.P. We got the man Spigg Nice in the house.
OG Spigg Nice.
Spigg Nice.
Originally DJ Spigg Nice.
Right.
Talk to him.
Right. That's how you held it down.
You already know.
DJ Spigg Nice was the original
Founder
name, right?
member of this.
And one of the founding members.
Yes.
And
You know
the
what
OG part of Spigg Nice comes in the story later on in the show.
Yeah, for
You're
sure.
certainly an OG.
For sure.
Salute to you. Thank you for coming through.
Thank y'all for having me. Peace, y'all.
Lost in Hip Hop, sponsored by you in athletics.
Word.
I can get a sponsor? I
I thought you was.
You have
I thought you
a
was.
Ewing.
You have a
You
Ewing
have
sneaker
a
out.
shoe.
You heard?
The Lost Boyz sneaker is out.
You already
It is out.
know.
And we got to hit up the warehouse over there in Jersey. Go see our man David.
Yeah, word.
Shout out to David.
Dave, what up?
Ewing Athletics. All right. So
All right.
Mickey Knox,
Are those still
DJ
available?
Concept.
If you want to go to
they're
the
out right now.
website?
Yeah, I
can
think
get
you
them
on the
right now.
UNathletics.com website.
All right.
They're on, man.
I think they had
Yeah.
3 pairs left. of
Whoa,
Lost Boyz.
almost out. All right, dude, we really
Already.
want to know how did Lost Boyz come together?
First and foremost, amen to everybody.
Word.
Happy New Year.
Word.
Yo, I'm Spigg Nice. Basically, I met the guys. Basically, we met up in Adams. I met them, Lou, Cheeks, and Ty, and Green Eyes, and them. That's the original, our Lost Boy version. You know what I'm saying? Born King, which is my Cody, he had the original Lost Boyz. But when I was doing music, when we was doing music, me and Cheeks started doing the music first. But it was, they was in the basement. Well, they was in a cafeteria in John Adams. And basically how it started was ciphers, Cheeks and a couple of other guys like Fredro and a couple of other guys and stuff
Oh,
like
wow.
Wow.
Cheeks and Fredro in the cypher.
that. Yeah, we all went to school, Onyx.
Gotcha. Lunchroom.
Before it
That's
was
dope.
Onyx,
Yeah.
we all went to school together.
Wow.
I was there the day that they made up the name. Rest in peace, Marlon.
Wow.
Big DS, he made up the name Onyx, Bionicle. You know what I'm saying? It was
Oh,
Onyx
wow.
Bionicle when they first
Onyx
started.
Bionicle.
Wow.
Yeah. This is before the ball heads and all that stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we used to all, we lived, those were our brothers, you know what I'm saying? They lived across the boulevard from me, you know what I'm saying? By Cheeks a little bit further, 134th. I'm 131st.
But it's all South Jamaica.
Yeah,
Queens.
it's all, we in the neighborhood. We in the same neighborhood. We used to go to school together and all that stuff. Anyway, me and Cheeks took it more serious than just the basement and than school, you know what I'm saying, and the parks and stuff like that. And then eventually, Talik it was a funny story how Talik started rhyming. I was a part of it, you know what I'm saying? He used to do your mama jokes back in the days. He used to just get on anybody.
Right.
If y'all doing it, he might get on both of y'all and take your joint, but he had a rhythmic pattern, you know what I'm saying? So I used to peep the style and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And then he just draw on your leg or something. He beat you, he might draw a stick man on your pants, your school pants and stuff. He used to have people like heated. Ooh, he used to say.
Rest in peace, Freaky Tah.
Yeah, Freaky Tah.
Now at this time, what age are we talking about right now?
We talking about 17.
Wow.
And,
I was,
and that year
I was a little older than them.
it's like 90,
So
90,
this was
91.
like
80.
87, 86.
Wow.
85, 86. I
Rocking
left from
with
South
like so
Carolina.
Onyx and all and Ty and all these people are around moving around together in that
Yeah, we
area.
all in school, but
Wow.
we had different groups. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
When I got with being a part of the ciphers and stuff like that in the school, and then I was one of the guys that represented the black guys, and I used to park my car in the front of the school system with a Trans Am back in the day.
Yo,
I mean,
Could
the
just-
Puerto
I could
Ricans would
just
do it,
picture
then,
that,
and Gotti and them was on the front side of the school. The Spanish guys was on the other side of the school. We was right on the Rockaway Boulevard, right in front of John Adams. You know what I'm saying? I used to pump the music and stuff on any vehicle or whatever. But anyway, another story.
Man.
I had a lot. But me, like I said, used to go to my basement and play music or whatever. Add some raggedy ones and twos and stuff like that. Then when we took it serious, me and Cheeks stepped to my mom's, and my mom's got us some real equipment and stuff like that. Then we took it real seriously.
What equipment?
Yeah.
Huh?
What did you
What
get?
type? Yeah.
I didn't have it real. I didn't have to turn the techniques, but I had
Right,
Geminis and shit like
Yeah.
that. You know, back in the
Quarters
day.
on the
Geminis and-
quarters on the shelves.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Diamond needles and stuff like that.
Do it.
You know what I'm saying? New Mark.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Stuff
at
like
that point,
yeah.
I mean, I know what it is just in hip hop history, but like, so you're listening to Rakim at this
Run
point.
DMC.
you know,
Yeah, we listen to I was listening to Run DMC and all that stuff.
They from Queens.
Yeah, you know, Fat Boys, my cousin Buffy, rest in peace.
Yeah, Buffy, your cousin.
Yeah, Human Beatbox. Yeah.
Wow.
All right, hold
Robinsons.
on. Do you see what goes on here
Whoa.
on Lost in Hip Hop?
Yeah, we get
Yo,
these little nuggets.
Yo, Twitch world.
All right,
are
real
you
quick.
hearing what we just? Because I
got
don't
it.
know. There's
How
no
about-
way to find this online.
You know what? Keep going with your story. We come back to that one.
Yeah.
Oh, you
That's,
gonna remember that?
Guess
I'm gonna remember that.
Okay.
Yeah, put it in.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said,
Wow.
But that's so we listen to the Fat Boys.
I used to listen to them when I was in South Carolina. When I really got the bug, I used to live in New York first, and I went to South Carolina in the beginning of the 80s. And I moved down there 4 years, Manor, South Carolina, where I'm at right now. Went down there and was getting into culture down there. Brought the New York down there back in them days. You know, spinning, you know, breakdancing and rapping. I had all that. Break. I was doing it all.
But you originally took on the DJ side of it more.
Yeah,
than
when I
anything.
came from South Carolina, I was rapping. I came to New York, I started DJing.
Gotcha.
And basically, like I said, Cheeks was DJ. I mean, he was rapping, so I just started DJing. And we was practicing in my basement, so I used to get break beats and stuff like that from Green Line. Y'all remember Gertz, you know. But after that, it was just we started practicing and recording, going to the parks and going to backyard jams, and I started doing my own. And Talik was growing in with us, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, everywhere Cheeks go, Talik go, you know what I'm saying? So it just became gel that we all stuck together, you know what I'm saying? And Green Eyes, that's the black sheep of us, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So we all was getting it in, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And we just took it seriously, you know?
I heard a story about Cheeks and Talik performing at dice games.
Dice games.
Yeah.
I mean, when we went in,
What does that mean? What do you mean? Like you on the corner shooting dice and they start rocking?
No,
You know-
like dice games that were set together like an organized dice.
Oh, all right,
like
all right.
Inside of places,
Oh,
and they were there
all right,
allowed
all right.
there to rap as like.
oh, you may be talking about where in VA?
Yes, in Virginia. Yes.
Yeah, Shirt Kings. That's a Jeff Star.
The Shirt
He had the
Kings.
Shirt Kings
Right,
down
Wow.
Jeff Starr, which is Cheeks' cousin.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
that's where that story came from. But like
Yeah.
in the early days, like
Yeah,
performing
he
basically
had
at
the
like
spot.
organized dice games. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
that's
bring
crazy.
in
That's
them
funny.
country cats had money back then. They
Right.
had bags of money and a gun and oh boy, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy. We had it was crazy. But that's where Cheeks also met Tim Dog
All right.
down there
Wow.
in
Gotcha.
Virginia. You know what I'm saying? And he was about to battle Hitman.
Tim Dog.
Hitman became my celly. He became my celly
Ba-
Wow,
on my bed just now, you know what I'm saying?
gotcha.
But it was
Wow.
funny, you know what I'm saying? But he could have been a member of the Lost Boys when we had a music.
So there's a
You mean
tie-in.
Hitman that worked with Dr. Dre?
Nah. Another
Okay.
man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He go by H.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a
From
tie-in
Bronx.
right there as he explains that Cheeks met Tim Dog
Yeah.
down there because Tim Dog
Tim
winds up
Butt Naked Dog
becomes
Dog.
a A&R
and big time
at
producer at
Uptown.
Uptown with Sean.
So
Sean Combs.
and then Uptown Music is where the Lost Boys got their
Their first single deal, right? And that was on that what happened to Plant the Seeds, which was on the movie soundtrack for
Yeah.
I think the last Boy Scout.
You remember that?
Last Boy Scout. Wow. Because it was 1995 when the single came out. We had this
No,
discussion.
91.
90. See, we've
That
been
came out in
around.
91.
See, we've been around.
We're talking
Last
about
Boy-
the
that-
30th anniversary of the Lost
No,
Boys.
we're
right?
talking. I just said the first single was "Plant the Seed."
Oh, that single,
That's when
yes.
it first came. That's the first
Understood.
official.
And that was 91?
And that
91,
was like
92,
90,
maybe.
like something
It
like
was
that.
super early. Whenever the
Because
last Boy
we-
Scout came out.
Okay,
Okay.
check this out.
All right.
Here's
See, I
another
didn't know that.
story.
Yeah.
Now here's another story. Back then, like he's talking, we used to go with we used to go to the studio in Whitestone or something up in the Bronx. White Plains or something like that.
White Plains, yeah.
And with my man Third Eye, that we came through with Puffy. It was
Jesse West, Third Eye.
Jess West, Third Eye. That's where you get the Mary, the Super Cat,
Sick.
and
The whole
you know what I'm
Uptown
saying?
crew.
That was us.
Wow.
We was on that. Puffy took us off to put Big in that spot.
Wow.
But the same rhyme that we remember.
Concept.
That
Are you hearing what
Third Eye.
Spigg Nice just said?
Third Eye just wrote for Puff. That rhyme was there. So we was there in
Did
the
you
mix.
know that, Mickey
No,
Knox?
I didn't know that.
That's before Puff got his arrested. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Our big brothers.
Stand-
Our
Yo,
big brother.
That's an
You know what I'm
incredible.
saying?
That
We
the
were supposed to
Lost
be
Boys
one
was
of the
supposed
first.
to be on the Supercat joint.
Yeah.
And it took them
Wow.
off to put Biggie on.
And what's crazy is you get the most famous sample off that track. I love it when you call me Big Pop.
Right.
It comes right off of that.
Yo, that's an
Crazy.
incredible piece of history right there. Uptown music and then eventually becomes Universal music, right?
Well,
not
they get-
becomes
they
it,
get
but they
eaten
get
up.
eaten up by. But the Lost Boys then become
We
the
became-
first hip hop act on Universal. Music.
Wow.
Right. We brought them to the forefront.
Wow.
Wow.
See, we was the
How-
first. We was actually the first group on Uptown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Rap
because right,
And
Rap
that
group.
was also with Heavy D.
right.
Heavy
Okay.
D.
Heavy
Jodeci
D.
was on there.
Heavy D was actually they had them as basically no disrespect, but they had them as R&B.
Yes.
And Father MC
Yes, they did.
because they had Mary and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But Heavy D was more of a to us. That was hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the way they had it
Up-
to a degree.
Uptown was coming off of the New Jack Swing era.
Right, and they had more R&B acts
That's
than
right.
anything. You know what I'm saying? And shoot, we wrote Father and Caesar, Who's the Man soundtrack.
Whoa.
We wrote that. Me and Cheeks wrote that.
Wow.
Wow.
But that was audition for us through Tim Dog. You know what I'm saying? And
Do you talk to Tim Dog?
I spoke to Tim Dog maybe a couple of years ago. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
Yeah.
That is some history, man. We are lost in hip hop right
All right,
now.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So,
oh, go ahead.
No.
I was just gonna say I want to know the origin of the name Lost Boys. Where did that come from? Where'd you guys come up with that? What made you name the group that?
Or the crew, as I guess.
Okay,
started.
like I said, my I call him my grandfather. He like,
Okay.
well, Born King. He's the one that used to run around with Lost Boys. Him and his group.
Okay.
You know what
that
I'm
was
saying?
the original.
Now, when you
said.
say
Right.
Lost Boys, what do you mean?
They run around. They were doing the crimes,
Okay.
like a street crew.
street crimes.
All right.
We, as in our group, which eventually gained, oh my God, thousands.
Right.
But
So,
when
let's
it
be
started off-
for those who don't know New York history. Lost Boys is a legendary, not only rap group, but a street crew.
Right.
Like they was running things in the early
100%.
80s and whatnot.
See, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
we-
when you talk about Decepticons, all that, that's what you're talking about.
Right. When you're talking about major figures or
Yeah.
major people or whatever, how big it was.
Yes.
They,
Energy
like,
shift.
When
When
they
you
say
guys
it
were
was
around.
the third largest group in New York,
Yes.
we're
100%.
talking about the fire department,
Came with
the
real
police
numbers.
department,
Right.
and the Lost Boys.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's numbers.
Real numbers.
That's
bro.
numbers.
So there's the Lost Boys.
So
in
salute
you
to
or
that
around you.
and that legacy,
All over the
because
world.
no matter which way you twist it, it was a movement. It had hip hop with it, Cheeks was the face of it, basically. And there is so many different stories and dramas and everything that comes along with that. We're not gonna
No, for sure.
go into that.
When you did you have to get permission to use the name then, or it was just like a given? You guys, they were like, yeah.
I mean, yeah. Because like I said, Born was the originator of it. I changed it to Z, which was from S, back in the
Yes.
days. That's part of my graffiti. You know what I'm saying? I got
Oh,
it
you
from
did
my
graffiti,
homegirl
right?
back in South Carolina. I did graffiti in New York tagging, but my homegirl Tasha, she used to do graffiti, and me and her we live in Atlanta, and we from out of state. So our passion was little graffiti, and she used to teach me things.
Right.
So basically, that's how I used to change the S's to Z's since '86.
Got you.
So somebody who's been changing the game like that. Now you see Z's on everything, everywhere. That's my contribution to hip hop.
Another
There you go.
contribution.
You know what I'm saying? That's what
Stamp
I
it.
gave you.
We
You know what
said
I'm
it
saying?
right
That's
here,
all
Lost
over the
Hip Hop.
world. That's a Z on whatever.
So all right. So you're the first rap group on Universal. How were you approached with that big opportunity, and how did that?
I
because
mean-
now you had to have hits. You had to bring it in. You had to show them now.
We did what we did. We asked for our, how everybody get a deal or whatever, this, that, and the third. Like, we hitting our hits. Now, can we get a deal? Put our people on. You know what I'm saying? Behind our back, we got stabbed. We didn't even know it. Suiting them. But we didn't know. That's how you heard A+, or you heard Cannabis and stuff
That's
like that.
right, Group Home.
Through the Group Home, which the homies organized on that, because that was their names and stuff like that. So
Wow, A+
you know,
came out. Yeah, that's right.
stuff came. It's all
But
good.
say
All right,
that
so-
because
Hold on, I want to get to that.
That's a
because
hip hop fact that you need to
that's-
highlight right now.
That's after the first. That's right by but when the second album was dropping. I remember that summer. But I mean, I want to go to the first album, because that first album really it's a hip hop classic, bro.
Oh, without
it's a
Drug Money.
It's a defining album of the '90s.
Oh man, that was all history. That's all facts of things that happen in life.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's any one of our lives. You know what I'm saying? And
Lifestyles of the Rich and Shameless.
You know what I'm saying? I had so much going on. We all had stuff going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mine, I was more into streets. I was in the streets. I mean, we was in the streets, but I was in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The streets, I love it. You know
Right,
what I'm
right,
saying? And it was just what it was. You know what I'm saying? The fashion.
So how was it though?
everything.
Now you're in the spotlight
Gotta
now
keep
though. You're on High 97, the biggest station in New York, man. The biggest station
all-
in hip hop.
like playing all day long too.
You
and
know
then,
what I'm
and
saying?
Then multiple
You're
songs. too.
right, multiple songs. You had
Yeah.
three, four, not like four. Music Makes Me High, Lifestyles of Rich and Shameless, Left Streets Cruises in the Benz, Renee.
Get up.
Get Up. 5. You guys had 5 hits.
No,
off.
we
You
had-
guys really
we
showed
had-
improve.
We had about, what did we had?
Get up, clap your hands. Yeah, I
Plus
forgot about that one.
we had remix. We had about 7 videos. Something that ain't never been heard of.
Right.
You only get 2 videos back then from a budget, because you got to remember
Right.
the budgets was like 300,000.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
and the
a
video
budget.
was a lot.
To make a video was thousands of dollars, and we was in the desert and all types of stuff going on
Yes.
and stuff.
Yeah.
They put us there, so we was like,
yo, that's what I'm saying.
Four-wheelers?
How do you feel going from being in the streets now you're doing fucking videos in the desert, bro?
I mean, it was definitely a change, and it showed. But sometimes you stay humble.
So
You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
in so many words of what I understand
we
you're saying
stayed
though
humble.
too is that you stayed, even though you were everything, there was the success and you guys were running around, you still stayed, connected
Yeah,
to the
because
streets.
One foot out the door.
we wasn't multi-millionaires and stuff like that. We wasn't none of that. Actually, I didn't get signed to the contract, so I didn't get the money that I would have got, or we didn't get the money that we would have got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Money came from shows and stuff like that, more or less.
we understand that at the end of the day it was only Cheeks and Talik that wound up, but on the cover, and I tell you this all the time, You're on the cover. It's four of you. So regardless of how whatever the business and however it
Right.
went,
To us,
right? When we look
you
at
know.
it, like there's four Lost Boys, and
Yeah.
regardless that Cheeks is like the main vocalist per se, we
It was
still
a group,
always
right.
looked at it was a group,
Right.
So. And we talked about this many times in terms of even now, like when the Lost Boys get booked,
Right.
you know, it should be the whole crew. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As much of it as you know the promoter can afford, and that's just really how it breaks down.
So,
honestly,
all right. So we're still
Ohio
at legal drug money, and now you're working with Easy Mo B. Easy Mo B just off. Biggie.
Yeah. I mean,
How was that? You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know who Easy Mo was and stuff like that until we started talking and stuff like that. Then, oh, okay, you know the history of a couple. I'm like, read his fundamental. I love that. You know what I'm saying?
I love
All types of stuff was
rapping was
going on.
fundamental.
We
So no, rapping was fundamental was fire. But yo, bro, that was my shit, bro. Rapping was fundamental. But let me ask you something. When you say that, right? Like
Say-
with Easy Mo B and that, like it's the Biggie thing. It's the
He
claim to
just
fame.
got off.
Okay,
Yeah.
but what was his before that?
Like I'm gonna be honest. I'm not too deep into his history. Before that, you schooled me with the rap and his fundamental stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure how he got to Big and Puff.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that.
Well, he was a part of that
journey.
original, you know, the Craig Mack.
Yes, he
team and
did
all
the
that,
Craig Mack
like-
album.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. He's part of two pivotal albums. He's
Yeah.
just off of a year
Because-
off of that.
Yeah.
we were all basically, like I said, we were all a family because I know what happened or how, like, Bad Boy came to play. We was in the living room together. All of us was in the living room together. And the big brothers was like, we need to get our stuff together. You know what I'm saying? He's like, listen, I want you to manage him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just how we gonna get this money. Just how we gonna watch this. Just how we gonna do this. You manage him. We gonna get it in. We gonna get this music. But don't do the fact that Chicks was like, I got a crew, and Puff just wanted one guy. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to do one. He didn't want no crew. He wanted to do one person. So
Yeah.
Wow.
that's how we would have been that Bad
That's
Boy.
incredible.
But
Wow.
every time you seen, it was always Lost Boys and Bad Boys. Craig Mack, before we became Biggie, because
Right. He was the first.
he
one.
was the first one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Craig even wound up passing away, but he was around out my way before I left. When I came home. I saw
Yeah.
Craig.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Boulevard.
billboard, old like billboard pictures of like inside of Manhattan of Lost Boys and Craig Mack.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, you got the Mac, and because back in the days it was a street team.
Yes.
So now you had Puffy just left Uptown.
Yeah.
All his people are Uptown. We got him now. He got Arista, but
Yes.
no street team. So
Yes.
now he goes back and get them. So now to put that, we need him. They going out this way. I need him to go to Justice. I need him to go to what's this? The joints that's down. I forgot the name of them spots.
Right.
There was two popular clubs on the block and stuff like that. We want to go there. We want them to go this way. They want to go that way. They're down the block, so now they got to march up and down with the signs on both sides. So
Yeah.
They came up with something. And they
Wow.
came with both sides. And then when Biggie came, now was the Big Mac.
Yes. The Big Max
You know what I'm
promotion.
saying?
Yes.
First it was Mac and the Lost Boys.
Yeah. Wow.
And it was, Bad Boys, Lost Boys, and stuff like
Wow.
that.
That's-
all the
now
time.
hold on a second.
Billboard.
When you say yeah,
Yes, I knew about the Big Mac. promotion.
you did know
Yes.
about. That's something I never knew about.
They took a Big Mac. Remember they used to come in the cartons, the styrofoam.
What?
cartons?
Man, that's a
They
street
took
team
a picture
promotions,
and-
man. They was all, we was
Biggie
going
and Craig
together.
Mack.
Yeah, the Big
Yeah,
Mac
Wow, that
promotion.
is fucking Lost
You
in
ain't know
hip hop.
that?
Shout out to Spigg
Yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
and the Lost Boys, Mickey Knox, DJ Concept, Mr. Menza. We're live on Twitch.
Yeah, baby.
Shout out to all of the Lost Boys fans out
Listen,
there.
I've been in hip hop a long time.
Nah, you
Oh, for
dropping
sure.
some jewels on
Yeah,
us right
definitely
When I
giving
came
us
to Brooklyn,
some jewels.
oh man, hip hop, those parties and stuff like that was crazy.
So,
Block
yeah,
party.
I mean,
I
I'm
ain't
sure
go to
you've been
block
asked this
party.
before. I've never asked you this before, but just hearing this now, but it's like, give me a good big story. Just one little quick big story. I mean,
I always
obviously
say,
you was
I
around
always
then.
say, My best one is like when we came through. It was about to be a
You know what's so odd too when on the SOB's night, Thanksgiving Eve, when we did the show, when I watched you and Lil C's embrace so like you guys hugging, like, you know what I mean?
I got the video of that.
And I'm saying to myself, I didn't realize, but now as you're saying it, so it's all coming to me. So you guys really were around Junior Mafia like that, Big and all them
we
a lot.
was around Big and stuff. See, the thing, Big was mad at us because we didn't get to his videos. But we was like, bro, we was working. See, we was the hardest working the group. We was the hardest. They call us the hardest working rap band.
Why so?
Because we flew them airports like they was taxi cabs. We run into this one, jump off that one, get on that one. They coming back. If we running through the door, the motherfuckers in Jersey is like this. Here they come. Get the taxi. And they running. They running with us. Call it to hey, yo, check, we need it right here. Times we get to that motherfucker joint, they helping us get through that joint.
Yeah.
Because we running late. Sometimes we might chill.
Yeah.
We might take 2 of them.
I've heard so many stories about like
things.
the way that people would react and follow and run. Like you made it to Africa.
Yeah, made to Africa. They
How was
treated
that?
us. We was like the first group because everybody was like, "Who came here?" They said Coolio came here. We was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" But we got on that.
Coolio had
they
that.
said tricked us on the
Coolio.
plane because they called us to the front. We was like, "Well, what happened?" Times the plane track, but we looking, and you seen little dots all over the buildings. It's like, damn, they got a lot of lights, but that ain't lights. Some shit is moving. Look. It's like little lights. We got to the joint, then the plane stopped, and they called us to the front, and we was like, what the fuck we do? Because we had an incident one time on the plane before. It was crazy. But we got to the front. They was like, hey, everybody. They introduced us and snapped to the planes. Everybody started clapping. Him,
Wow.
Lost Boyz. They had the red carpet. They had the staff.
Wow.
They had the people bowing. Got us through custom like this. We was like, damn, that was crazy.
Wow.
But we was out in Africa. But, boy, when you open that goddamn door, Africa.
Yeah. You weren't ready for the heat.
Nah, you wasn't ready for the smell. You gotta get ready for that shit. That's like the circus.
Wow.
And it's going back. Like
But they ran after the bus and all that. Like, it was like
that
you
was
guys were like
crazy.
gods out there.
Man, it was crazy. Talik had them motherfuckers in the thousands running around him. Running around. He jumped out the motherfucking caravan and just dipped. We was like, yo, where he went? It was smothered. He was through the crowd. They was running behind him. Follow the crowd.
I love to
How
hear
was
shit like that,
how was
man.
the after parties after that concert and over there?
Shit, the party was when we was in there, Zimbabwe and Tanzania and all. Man, we went to Africa twice.
Wow.
But the first time, man, they gave us rules. We had to get like 7 shots and all that shit.
Yeah.
They was like, listen, if you leave that food, don't come back for it. Shit like that. They was like, yo, you don't want to get none of these infestants. They was like, because you got to get the 7 shots because basically, I don't know how many is now, but, you know, new disease, COVID. But you fuck around and they don't want you to bring nothing in. And
Yeah.
they don't, you know what I'm saying, vice versa.
Right.
So, they don't
Yeah,
want
we
you to
always
bring
love
nothing
to
back.
hear about like
But
where hip hop
Africa
has
was
brought
crazy.
brought people, you know, and some of the stories of the Lost Boyz.
Yeah.
and
You guys
where
did
they-
I'm sorry, you guys did an MTV Spring Break.
Oh, we did all the breaks.
How was that? I mean, remember watching it
Yeah,
when we
which
was
one?
kids?
Yeah. Jones Beach. We was everywhere.
Greek Fest.
Greek Fest is
Jones
shit.
Beach Greek Fest.
Yo.
But yeah, we went to countries and shit like that with Tim Watson. What is Tim? Man, some of them festivals, we helped start some of them shit. It's like this is the first time we ever do this. And it was a lot of times that we first time did this. We opened so many grand opens
Nice.
and stuff like that all across the country. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
In Japan,
Japan.
That was the future. I went
Yeah.
to Japan in 2000.
Wow.
And Cheeks didn't go. He was like, he was coming. Man,
Yeah, see, that's-
So what
I
happens
did-
when Cheeks doesn't go then?
I'm him.
Yeah.
I'm us. You know what I'm saying? I tore Japan the fuck up, man. Motherfucker was like, man, I did my
That is
thing with Japan.
hilarious.
I'm still trying to get the
Cheeks
Kev.
don't go,
Kev,
I'm
where the
him.
tape at,
I'm him.
Kev? Where the tape at? Man.
That's funny, man.
Yeah, I've been telling Kev, send that tape since I was in jail. Like, yo, man. He moved from here to Florida.
All right. So
Now, he said
first
2000.
album come out, right? 5 hits, 7 videos. now it's time for the second album, right? And usually they call it the sophomore jinx.
Mm-hmm.
Were you guys nervous? Did you believe you could pull it off again?
Yeah, like when you were in the studio, did you feel like you was recapturing the
Right,
fire?
right.
Because I remember you told me a few stories about the studio when you were making the first album. This shit was just clicking.
Yeah, the second album, same way, man.
Same
way.
Second album, man, we was more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Even though it was like, we gonna get this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
You had Love,
We
Peace,
gonna
and
do better.
Happiness on it. Me and My Crazy World. First time a lot of people ever heard A+ and Cannabis.
Mm-hmm. And we just, if you and Red Band.
I mean, Redman, but what a record. Yeah, A+,
Man,
Cannabis, Lost
that
Boyz,
motherfucker-
Redman, Beast from the East.
Beast from the East.
That was on every
And
mixtape
we
that
had
summer.
we had
Every
a
mixtape
video-
that summer.
We had a video vision.
Is there a video for
The
that?
haunted house. Nah, we had a vision.
Oh, a vision. All right.
In the haunted house, man, that shit would have been, y'all would have been crazy. And we had one more video that we wanted to do. If we had nowadays, that 1, 2, 3. See, our shit, it was like things that happen, but you could put those in a pattern. You know what I'm saying? A story.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The Game. It's like my favorite because that's like another real story of us going down south in Accra. You know what I'm saying? Axe just came out. My man Roller Doe. He had a brand new. He came up top. He hustled in the VA. Came up top with his buddy. Going back down south. You know what I'm saying? We jumped in the motherfucker. Cheeks went down first. Came back and came us. We came down that motherfucker. That's how we met Dre. Dre crashed that night. We didn't even get to meet him.
Dre
That's my
crashed.
man. Yeah. My man in a wheelchair. Yeah, Dre was a fly motherfucker. Told me the first person that told me pissy drunk. Showed me the meaning of pissy drunk. He was pissy drunk, not me. In a
Not me.
wheelchair. That I said, damn. That's my
I guess
boy.
you don't have to try to walk. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man,
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get
fucking
pissy.
man, niggas got to take him, put them on the back. Man, son. That's how you know. It was fun days, man. 90s.
Wow, man.
Yeah, man. It's funny that I used to talk to cats in jail and stuff like that. And I was like, man, I said, you probably here because of us. I used to tell young guys that, you probably here because of us. What do you mean by
Listening to your music, wilding out.
I know your mama. You know what I'm saying?
Your mom used to
I
wild.
probably see. We have them cats that bring. We have them cats that bring people to the club.
Yeah.
For sure, bro.
They meet in the club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, you here because of us.
Yeah, 'cause of us, motherfucker.
Youngster.
Like that.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers
Your mom
is
was
here
in
because-
high school listening to
Yeah,
Renee.
listen to
Singing
us.
Renee, hooking up.
Yeah.
Now you here.
That is hilarious.
We used to have.
Well, we know that was certainly
So,
the case. You know?
let me, we did talk about on the second album, A+ and Cannabis, and when
Yeah.
Cannabis came out that summer,
Yeah.
it was over. People could not believe Cannabis.
They
How
couldn't,
did
bro.
how did you guys come across him? How did that meet happen? And
You want beef?
no, I want to know the history. I want to know what happened. I don't know there was
Nah,
beef.
shit.
Talk to us.
Nah. The thing is, Cannabis. I didn't like some of the things that he said.
On the record?
I didn't like the things that they did. Him and Suit and all them, the way they did that shit. You know, they backstabs. You know what I'm saying? He was down with Cannabis. I mean, Cannabis is down with Suit because Suit was the manager. Cannabis was the secretary. Regardless of what you heard, Cannabis learned to rap being around us. You know what I'm saying? He was a bookworm. The only reason he was rapping because he was around us that much. Because the manager, he cut not all the time, but he went around hearing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he just, I mean, when Suit stabbed us, I'm mad at boy, everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's just some, And then when he
Spigg
tried to
Nice.
say that shit on the radio, this and that, I mean, on these niggas' shows and shit, like he's the manager and he's this, that, and the third. You was the secretary. You was the secretary of the manager. How the fuck you our manager? Because you was with him? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't like
So you
certain
wasn't a
shit
big
that
fan
niggas
of
say.
him.
Stop saying shit that you saying. You know what I'm saying?
All right, but how? But before that, when you guys first linked up and you seen how good he was rapping, how was that?
We didn't know. I mean, us specifically, because you was the secretary.
But that's what I'm saying. How then? Who brought that?
Like,
This
it was
suit?
shocking. It was like,
that
hold
they
on,
didn't
how
even
the
know
fuck is
what
this?
they was cooking.
The niggas was in the background. They was snaking.
Got you.
Yeah.
They stole
Then all of a sudden-
listen, they stole our record. They stole our deal from us to get our homies on. They stole that. Now instead of, and then on top of you stealing that shit, now you the rapper on the motherfucking joint. You know what I'm saying? Stole our shit.
They got
now
a
you the
deal
rapper
by
on
being
the
able to
joint.
put people on. It wasn't their man that got
Right.
put on. It was
Right.
somebody that was placed there
Right.
by the management. I mean, strategically.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
So-
how the niggas got on that shit, and I was like, man, that shit's crazy. So when they had that little situation with L, you know what I'm saying? When they, you know what I'm saying, L and Cannabis going,
Yeah.
and I was like, hold on.
Yeah, because L
You
says,
would-
you know, something in particular in that, like,
Yeah,
in
'cause y'all
terms
did a
of
song and all
that
that.
he said, you know, you running around with those 4 Bob Marley impersonators
Yes,
type
yes.
of thing, right?
But I don't,
Going at Cannabis.
right.
Yeah.
But I'm like, hold
Like-
on. First I was like, you with Queens niggas, and you going against the Queens, the legend.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, we gotta fight. I'm on that type time. So they kept us away from each other, you know what I'm saying? For all the rest of that time.
So, you know, you felt like maybe you got lumped in just based on the beef, the rap beef, like with that comment.
Nah,
It's like-
because
it's like-
when it was that time, that shit, and then them niggas was Haitian Jack and them was distorting the nigga. Distorting it because we stepped away from the niggas like, man, I ain't fuck with y'all.
Haitian
And
Jack
then,
was extorting who?
Suit in them.
Oh, wow.
And Cannabis in them.
Really? Did you know that?
And
He said, "Hey,
he's taking the niggas, going on shows and shit, taking the niggas. That's why the nigga jumped out of the rap game, because them niggas was taking your fucking money. I was there.
And on the
I know a
pockets.
lot of shit.
Wow.
Well,
I'm
that's
telling
why
y'all
we are
something.
lost
I'm
in
telling y'all
hip-hop.
some things.
Let me get my drops in.
yeah."
Shout
Yeah,
out
man.
to
I know a lot of shit, man.
Spigg Nice, who is dropping some jewels
Yeah, real jewels,
right now.
man.
Lost in hip hop. Talking about the Lost Boyz. We've been talking about a lot right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
A
getting
lot of
pretty
history.
deep. But you can go to wearedcm.com and get some Lost Boyz gear.
Oh yeah.
And there is a Lost Boyz website that I would love to launch in the near future because it's done. It is done.
I'm throwing some joints on there too. Let me get you some colors. So get your old joints. You see these? I need you to
There you go.
Get your own entertainment. Talk to us about Get Your Own Entertainment, what you're doing now, and what you're working on. Because I know you're working on things, man. We be
I'm
working
still-
on them together.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You slow as hell. You fast, but you
Yeah,
slow
you-
as hell.
you-
gotta stay on my ass.
He called you
Pause. Pause. Now, get your own. That's my joint. Get your own. Get your own entertainment. You know, I got a commercial too. Something. Get your own.
All right,
Get.
good, bro.
Go get. But that's some South shit.
Guys, stay working, brother.
Hey yo, that's my.
Are we
that's
gonna
my company.
get into some music real quick? Take a little
break?
quick
Sure.
Hey yo, y'all messing up my.
Hold
my
on, let him
shot.
talk. You talk about.
You want to talk about it now and then?
Let's go.
No,
Yeah,
don't
whatever,
Fuck it. Get
however
your own
we're doing.
entertainment by Spigg Nice, the OG. Holla at me in a minute.
Yeah, where can we
Go to
find
the
you at?
Everywhere.
Yeah, what's your IG?
Some of them shit. At OG Spigg Nice LB fam. Spigg Nice LB fam. DJ Spigg Nice. Or get your own entertainment.
Concept. What do you got for us, man?
Well, I mean, are we playing?
We're gonna play some music. Take like 15-minute break.
15 minutes.
All right.
7 minutes,
Damn.
maybe 7.
Dragging it.
Half of that. Oh.
Hey, y'all be dragging.
All right, we'll be back. Lost in the hip hop.
Some of my music.
Yo, we
Mickey Knox
started
concept.
late,
Menza.
Some of my music.
We got Spigg Nice in the spot.
I'm late. Ooh,
We'll be back.
Mavericks. We are down by 1 point.
Yeah, we back. Lost in hip hop. Knox playing some old classics there.
Joints.
Mr. Menza, DJ Mickey Knox,
DJ Concept.
and we got
Spigg Nice.
Spiggarelli. Is the OG Spigg Nice.
Now,
I'm the
real,
OG to LB. I'm the oldest LB.
the oldest.
I'm
Salute.
not my age.
I wanted to reach back real quick because you just dropped it real quick, and then we just kept going with the story.
Exactly.
Buffy from the Fat Boys is your cousin. That they were the first rap group to go platinum.
Are they really?
Yes.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
yes.
I didn't know.
They had a movie. Disorderly.
I mean, Disorderlies is
Unbelievable.
an
You ever seen that
incredible
movie?
I did, but I haven't seen it in so long.
love that movie as a
Not
kid.
that movie.
Yeah.
I gotta go back to that.
You know,
I
my
gotta go
brother's
back.
older, grew up on Fat Boys.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was in
Yeah,
South
it is
Carolina.
crazy,
I
bro.
used to always buy the Beach Boys and all that shit. They did a lot.
Yeah, they did.
They did a lot.
They did. They platinum. Unbelievable.
Fat
Yeah.
Boys. Yeah, I mean, it was a part of our youth,
Rest in
bro.
peace,
All you
yeah.
can eat.
Were you
$5.
around that though? Were you around him to see any of that?
Nah,
Or no?
it's funny that when I left from South Carolina in like 85, came up, and we was in school. After school, we hang on the boulevard, on the right side of the boulevard. Like the bus pulls over on the right side. Instead of us being over there, we was in front of Kennedy's across the street. So it's a Lincoln Street and 131st. So we was sitting there looking, and a Benz pulled up, and a big blue Benz pulled up in front of the store that we would be sitting in front of, or the guys over there. We was on the other side. Chick jumped out and this and that third. Niggas like, yo, look at that shit hot. This and that third. We, you young little 17-year-old, 18, young cats. Yeah. We went across the street, see, big motherfucker came out of the joint. It's like, damn, big as hell. Cause he charged the car and tilt over and stuff like that. That's my cousin recipe. I didn't know at the time. I didn't know. I knew, but I didn't know. But my aunt, rest in peace, she's the older, Lily Mae. I used to go fishing. She used to take me fishing back down when I was living down there, youth. And she used to say, yeah, your cousin, he's on the radio and stuff like that. I'm like, huh? And
Wow.
That's crazy.
she was like, yeah,
Crazy.
Buffy Robinson, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, the Fat Boys and this, that. Yeah, that's right. So when I went there, I forgot, but I knew, but I forgot when I did meet him, but I didn't say, we was looking at his car like, yeah, that looked nice, this, that, there. He was just trying to escort the whole girl back in the car. It was wolves. We was over there like this. What the fuck is this? Who the fuck is that? Damn, that nigga big. Big as shit. He got out and this and that. He was cool. I was like,
That's
we was
cool,
talking.
bro.
We knew who he was after a minute. Like, yeah, such and such. But he was getting back in
Buffy
the car.
and
Wow.
Spigg
But I
Nice
never-
cousins.
I never-
When you guys did get on,
And-
did you reach back out to like Prince Marky D?
We did something with Prince Marky D. Prince Marky D. I just ran into. I was talking to Salt.
Wow.
Salt's sister had a group. Her sister was in a group called Denim. Prince Marky D was managing them or something like the time. We met him at this studio and we was
Wow.
helping him do a song. That's when we first 2K came out, the old, the
Basketball.
original.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Marky D was on that joint dunking on us and everything. We didn't know how to even control the controllers yet. It was like, damn, this
Prince
basketball
Marky
shit.
That's
D.
cool, man.
So we was chilling and shit. We was in there playing that shit, getting our ass busted. Next, he was tearing our asses up. Next.
He's passed?
He was-
Nah, is he passed?
Uh-huh.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
So,
R.I.P. to
wow.
Prince Marky D.
Wow, wow, wow.
All
This is the
three of
reason
the
I
Fat
love the
Boys.
show is that like when someone gives a nugget of information that Knox don't know,
Yeah.
I'm like, this is fucking wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, he knows a lot.
This
I
kid's
got
an
stories. He
encyclopedia.
has no idea.
Nah,
Well,
In the
there's-
music, see,
there's-
I've been around in this music business for a long time. Rest
Right.
in peace, Dusty. What y'all call Bill Blast? Y'all call him Bill Blast, the original Bill Blast. He was the manager
No, not
of.
familiar.
He was the road manager, Coogee Rap and Polo,
right.
Rakim, all those down back in. The,
Oh, okay.
So back in them days,
That's honestly the first time I've heard that name.
86, 80, something like that.
Bill
87,
Blast.
when I came up in this 9 and third, got a Zuzu Trooper. Everybody knew me from that because I had the system in that joint. It was crazy. And I was a young kid. You got to understand, in those days, the only people that had Jeeps was drug dealers and white men. they had Wranglers or something like that, and the only Jeeps was out like Pathfinders or some stuff like that. Nah, I'm not a drug dealer neither. I tried to dibble and dabble, but that was too much. I had to go back and do my other hustle. But nah, back in them days, I was the only cat that had a Jeep. And he ain't did no drugs. I had a foreigner at that. You know what I'm saying? You might have a Pathfinder or something like that. I had a Isuzu Trooper or some shit. What the fuck is that? 86. So I had something different. And everybody was in my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm in front of the school. Remember, I'm in the front with the blacks. So the party was going on at the Adams. John Adams, Decepticons came tried to tear shit up. But we wasn't there that day. Anyway, they got theirs. We got ours. Anyway, but... Man, listen, I was one of them dudes, the young cat that had all the shit, you know what I'm saying? The cars, I switch up cars. And
yeah, I've heard
bikes,
plenty
everything.
of stories, bro. Plenty of stories about Spigg.
I remember we was at a club, what is that? Queens Boulevard, Onyx, everybody jumped in the truck. It was like 9 motherfuckers in the Isuzu Trooper with speakers.
Yo, that's a lot of heads.
Man, that shit
Trooper.
we was getting. We had to get home, Queens.
Crazy.
What you got to do?
It was crazy. I had some stories.
Wow, man.
Spigg Nice, the Lost Boyz.
They tearing
What
down
else
the
you got for 'em,
Coliseum.
Mickey
They
Knox?
tearing down the Coliseum, y'all. Come out the 21st, February 21st.
All right.
The Lost Boyz have been given so many different accolades too, and you do have an official Queens Day, correct? The mayor of the Queensboro mayor had given you the official Lost Boyz Day. I believe it's in August.
Yes, it is. The second week.
Second week of August, and it's going on 3rd annual this year, and it will continue to happen every summer.
We're
bro.
giving out.
And I always commend you guys because your hood still to this day, no
comes out
matter
for you.
what, comes out for you.
Yeah.
And that is a testament to the legend, the classicness, the respect, all that. Like when you guys are on your own blocks, like all the blocks come out when you have these picnics, these summer get-togethers. There's hundreds of people there. They got to have police there. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
they got to have
for sure.
police vans there, make sure everything's all right. Which every year everything's fine. There's never no problems. It's always love
man.
with the Lost Boyz crew.
Only thing is, get your barbecue and then get out the grill. That's something. You have some arguments.
Yo,
man.
you guys know how to have
But
a good time.
It's always
still.
a good
like,
time. It's always
Absolutely.
where we be at? Springfield? Yeah, we
So it is the 30th anniversary. We are in 2026, and
Yeah.
the original album, the first album,
Legal Drug Money 96.
came out in 1996.
Yeah.
What are some plans for the 30th anniversary?
Oh, we working
Can you
on
even believe it's been 30 years?
30 years. It's been 30 years.
Yeah.
See, it's been a longer time. See, it took us 10 years to get on. You know what I'm saying? So we've been really moving and shaking since 86. You know what I'm saying?
Running around
So we
together.
got out an album instead of doing songs on over beats, over lyrics and stuff like that, until we morphed into getting beats, doing our own shit, and people hearing us, and we getting that and recognition here, there. You know, Queens was recognizing everything, and then we out of state getting recognition
Yeah.
just off regular songs until we got to that.
Yeah.
Somebody discovered us to say, yo, I think we could do something with y'all, Tim Dog. He told me, I think we could do something. Because that's the ultimate came out. I wanted that shit. Everybody buy my car.
He's always talking about the cars. Always at the cars.
No, but yeah, he did.
Yeah.
But every time. But I had I told him, I said, we'll see. He brought Mr. Sex, rest in peace, to us, and let me hear. He's like, yo, Spigg, I wanted to see what's up. They come to me. Everybody brings their music to me first. You know what I'm saying? Tim Dog used to bring Sex used to call me, or let me hear music first.
Gotcha.
Even Cheeks used to take the music. He didn't listen to Easy Moby and all that stuff like that. When he get music, Spigg, I got some new music. He gives it to me. He don't listen to music. I usually decide what beat go to his rhyme, because in DJing at Queens, we blend
Yeah.
acapellas and beats and stuff like that. So basically, I was blending these beats to which rhyme that might go to. So a producer at that time, I don't know.
Right.
But I was actually, just go with that.
Real quick, would you say Queens DJs was the first DJs doing blends on mixtapes and stuff? Like Mr. Rello and J Dell and shit?
I mean, yeah. Because you gotta, they was doing blends a long time.
Yeah.
Vic was doing them outside in the buildings and stuff like that.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? The party.
Wow.
So we talk about this 30th anniversary and again 30 years, right?
Oh yeah.
So in between this 30 years, you had to do some time. And I,
That's what
you
I
know,
enjoy. 19 and plus.
19 plus.
19.9.
Wow.
And from the, you know, I guess like the perspective of this certain cloth that we salute as men, stand-up men, that, you know, you had to do this time. You did this time because you refused to rat, and you got even more scrutiny, and also because you were famous. So
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I mean, look, there's no doubt in my mind that
They
because
made
of
lesson out
who
of
you were, you got hit. What you did,
got
regular
railroaded.
people get 5 years for, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason why you should have gotten 19, but you stood tall and did it like a man. Now, you can elaborate on all that if you like. However, I'm not going to say anything more about it. I can say this: when you came home, it was like joyful. We were in Atlantic City. I'll never forget it. Like, I met you. It was like you had this aura, like you just came home, and you are the OG. So if you'd like to elaborate on that time in your life, we'd love to hear.
And I thank you again.
Thank you, bro.
For that wonderful time. I met interesting people there too.
Yo, bro.
You
It
say you
was a
met
crazy-
interesting people?
I met interesting people too. Yes.
Let's hear one or two.
Nah, I mean, I just had a good time. You know what I'm saying? It was a nice time. You know what I'm saying? I met somebody that looked like somebody. It brought back memories. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, it was a good time. That's it. Nice time talking. But anyway,
So, if you mind, I do want to progress with
Go
the
ahead.
history. So now the third album comes out. There wasn't much noise coming off that album. Right.
I mean, Ty had passed, so we get back in the studio. I mean, it took a while for us to get back in the studio. So you hear some of the songs that Ty did. You know what I'm saying? Some things and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Ad-libs and stuff like that. Certain things. It wasn't the same everything. You know what I'm saying? I was there. Other people was there. I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? It was there. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the same.
What year is that third album?
99.
It's like, yeah. This was,
99. That was the last one on Universal, I believe.
yeah, it was like.
And what was the single off of that album?
That's what I'm saying.
Didn't have one.
It was.
But so
yeah,
then
the single
went
was,
under the
what
radar.
was it? The John P. Kelly?
Well, that's
thing?
what
Hold on.
it went under the radar, but it was shit. What's the name of it?
Bro, I always get lost of the time frame of when then that.
That's
that
where
Cheek
that's where I'm
single
getting
come
to
out.
now, because that's when Cheeks gets, I guess, his solo deal. From there, he goes solo because 2 years later, in 2001, his first solo album drops.
Oh, one.
01.
Okay.
I
there you
think it was 2000
No, there was
or early 2000.
maybe 2000,
I think it was
2001.
2000.
But it was right after that
Exactly.
last album. And like, how was there any animosity? Was there any, how was
I
that?
mean, at that time, we was happy. Yeah, you do your thing, get your song, blah blah blah. But it was less distance. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like he was doing our shows and stuff like that. We be there or he be there. You know what I'm saying? It was like, but I was doing my thing. I was busy. I was rapping. I was hosting show. I bump into him and shit like that. I had entertainment. I had shorties and everything. After the party to the after party. And I'm hosting both events. So I was getting money. I was hustling. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, whatever. We do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens and slacking and lacking and You know what I'm saying? Stacking. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
Backing. You know what I'm saying? So, it was,
So
we had,
you
I had the
weren't-
ball.
Were you guys weren't a part of his solo album?
Nah.
No. And then seeing the
I think he
success
did
of
that
some of
in
those,
Florida or somewhere. I don't know where he.
and then seeing like the success of that first album, how I think
The song, really the one
Lights,
song,
Camera,
Lights,
Action.
Camera, Action.
I mean,
it's just-
we spoke about that a year later. That's why I said it was like 2001.
Mhm.
We had our little ups and downs and what is that. We went on shows and this and that and third. We did our little one thing. We got back to where we was going. And one day we did a show with, like, it was Cheeks, Jada, and Jaheim.
Wow.
It was on a Saturday, and everybody got their dues. Like Jaheim. Well, who went on first? I think Jaheim. And then we did, and we got a big. We went out there to see the Locks. It was a good night. You know what I'm saying? It was a good night. We went seeing. Rest in peace, Juice, DJ Juice.
Oh, word.
He's in Jersey.
I'm DJ Juice.
We
DJ Juice.
Went home. We went to the studio the next day, Sunday. We rocked and did some songs. Cause when we picked him up from LaGuardia, and we went to Jersey. Went to the show.
Gotcha.
He heard my shit. When we was going, he it was me, cause I could sound like him and stuff like that. So he thought it was him. He hit Lou. Lou was like, "What? He Spigg." It was me, Lou, Cheeks, and Big Boo. Our security, I think, who passed. I just had my Land Rover, white on white, icy, fresh seats and everything.
And
I
this
done
is
had
what
that
year?
joint custom. This was 2000. This was 2002.
Got you.
And we went to that joint. And he jumped in with me instead of getting in a limo with them in a Suburban. So he heard my shit, and then we went out there. And we was getting applause and this and that and the third. Went home. Next day, went to the studio. I ate shit. At that time, I was hungry. I was a young motherfucker. I was hungry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though I was 30.
No, you want it.
Yeah, I was hungry. I was still there. Shit. I was going through shit too. I even did a song for Clue. Honest DJ, I think Shot.
We gotta
Rest
find
in
these
peace.
things. You did a song for
These
Clue.
things.
Rest in peace. Shot.
Yeah, I never heard that one. You did a song for Clue. Okay.
Oh, Clue DJ or something. I did a song. I did a couple of joints. My man got it. Kinsley. I'll catch you. I know where they're at. A couple of songs, you know what I'm saying, that I did back in the days. That
I
he
need
and
to
Cheeks
hear
and
'em.
all that stuff.
I need to hear him.
We need to do them joints again because them shits was fire though. But anyway, let me get back.
Yeah.
But as time go on, I was out here doing what I do.
Yeah.
Got locked up. You know what I'm saying? I got locked up. Like I did that show. I mean, did that the next day. Then the next day we did our thing. And then Tuesday I got locked up. That was Saturday. We had a good time. Sunday, Monday I got locked up. Tuesday.
Nah, see, bro, I love you to death. I was letting you get there because I knew where he was going with it. By basically next day,
Yeah.
then the next day.
Yeah.
I understand right
Had a
around that.
great time.
Yeah, you had the great times, and then it just.
We was on another path. You know what I'm saying? We was starting a new album, Lost Boy album. Me, Cheeks, and Lou. And them 2 days, all of us was on joints and stuff like that. You won't never hear Lou rapping.
So I've heard that before. I heard that story about that right at that moment, you guys started to gel together, back together in that sense,
Right.
and then this had happened.
Wow.
So we did this record a couple years ago, the Then Get Money record, where it was for the first time, maybe ever, that it was a Lost Boyz record that you rapped on, full 16, did a video to it the next day. We drop it. It
That's
gets hundreds of thousands
half
of
a
views.
million views on YouTube.
Yeah, like right off the jump, we're in the millions on the views and streams at this point. So My opinion, and we agreed. And look, there's no other way that you can shake it. Is the fact that being that you were on the record rapping, it made it more of a Lost Boyz record, as opposed to naming a Lost Boyz record that only Mr. Cheeks has vocals on. And I think it made all the difference.
It did.
And as we sit here, I really want more music from you, bro. Like, we really do. The world wants to hear that gangster shit, bro.
I got
you
some.
are the OG.
I got some. See, but I gotta. Right now, I've been busy. I gotta run this label. I gotta get my artists. I had something ready. I gotta push that back because I might just push it back to Valentine's Day next week. But
whatever you gotta do.
I've been busy. My parents.
Yes. Life keeps
Everything.
life.
Wifey.
We gotta handle real life things.
So I gotta do all this stuff. So I got it. But guess what?
Tell me.
I haven't lost my spunk, but I lost a little bit because when I was locked up, I got sent to the SHU. This is true story. SHU is a special housing unit. It's in jail. That's the hole, as they call it. You know what I'm saying? You're in a room. You might be 1, 2, depending on the jail or whatever. But I'm in the jail, one person in a cell. I went down to the property and checked my stuff. I had bags of stuff. So it was funny that I got a bunch of magazines down in my property. X-rated magazines. I got a bunch of that in my property. Pictures and all that stuff because I was that man. You'll hear that single on DCM. You'll hear that single on DCM.
Yeah.
But I go through my property, I don't see my rap books. So when I get back out the hole, this cat in there, I found out he hot, all types of shit. What are you doing and stealing my cell? I'm OG, I got cells in. But I want my cell back, TV, all that shit. I'm like, yo, ain't all my shit sitting in there. Where my motherfucking books? I don't know. Wait a minute. All this stuff was under my bunk. My rap books and all these books. How I got these books and ain't got my rap books? I don't know. The police packed this shit up. I don't know what the fuck. Man, get out. Get the fuck out.
Lost your rap pages.
Rap my shit. So that like kind of fucked me up.
Yo,
so
bro.
I ain't been writing that much in jail and stuff like that. So I used to go hard. But I still got it.
We got a lot to do, brother.
Word.
I'm gonna do some, man.
We got the Lost Boyz YouTube that we are going to be submitting for monetization.
Yeah. Yes, they want to hear that stuff, bro.
Yes.
He's so crazy. So we are glad that you're back making music, that you got videos coming out and all that. Can we? Huh?
Who's they?
I said we.
You said
Oh,
like
the
they wanna
audience.
hear-
Yeah,
they
the audience.
wanna hear
The
it.
audience wants to hear us distribution talk. But you do have new music coming out as Lost Boyz as well.
Yeah, we got some songs.
Good.
We're gonna get some more songs. We just gotta get back into the vibe of where we going. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Once I hear where he going or he hears what I'm going,
Yeah.
we get right in that vibe.
Does it inspire you to see stuff like De La Soul coming out and the success and things like that?
'Cause I'm
Mobb
like-
Deep and
Man, I got some joints.
the Lost
okay.
Boyz got to come out,
Those
man.
ones we can put. See, I got some joints. Cheeks got some joints. This is the kind of tour I'm gonna put together that I'm getting right. Like I said, we gonna have some joints to put out for Lost Boyz because we got Lost Boyz. You got Pretty Lou's son. Lou got
Lou got Cash.
You got Talik's son.
Freaky Tah.
Freaky Tah. You got us.
Yeah, there's
You know
still
what I'm
A
saying?
whole nother
Besides that,
generation
you got-
coming out.
and
you got to get your own.
How
you got
dope is
Money
that,
Road,
bro?
You got Mr. Cheeks. Cheeks, my fault. Cheeks got his son Z.
Cheeks
Yes,
fun,
man.
too.
yes.
Yep.
Come on, we got generations. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
The
So,
Lost Boyz is,
man, listen.
a generational movement, bro. Like it
Yeah.
absolutely is.
Yeah. When you
crazy.
hear my portion that I'm bringing to the table,
Yeah.
it's gonna be different. It ain't gonna be. It's gonna be anything you gonna hear. I got that southern. I got the northern.
Got you.
I got me.
We are lost in
looking for that
hip hop.
Midwest. I'm looking
Yeah,
for that
for sure.
Midwest, that Cali.
Yo, thank you for coming through, bro.
Man, that's it.
We could do a part 2, you know.
Yo.
And we love that because it's not the first time where we've gotten so good. We got the chemistry going, and you know, people want to come back.
Ho,
you know?
ho, ho. Y'all my brothers. Y'all my
For sure.
brothers. Well, who stole my light? Oh, who stole my light again? I'm about to say, y'all got me for the game? Got him.
So yes, we appreciate your presence, sir.
Get your own.
Get your own entertainment. Spigg Nice of the Lost Boyz, Lost in Hip Hop, DJ
Panic.
Concept,
Sit down.
DJ Mickey Knox. I am Mr. Menza. Shout out
Roast
to Ewing
the net.
Athletics.
Ewing Athletics at ewingathletics.com.
Check out
Catch
to
us
get your
on
own.
Peace
Twitch,
to all you Twitchers out there.
DCM Live
Label
TV on
management.
Twitch
Get your
and
own.
on YouTube,
Money
DCM
World.
Live TV. Get your own, yurt.
OG Spigg Nice.
Oh, man.
And pick
Be low.
up a sweatshirt.
Making boy, Melo.
Yeah, hit the we are.
Oh, look at that.
Don't
Look at that
forget-
Lost
man.
Boyz sweatshirt.
Hey, yo, don't forget Spigg Nice. Affection, coming soon. Know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
All right.
Check my song in the video.
All right, we see y'all next week.
One.